Welcome back to my channel. The subject for today's discussion is the expression of the sum of two numbers as cube. In algebra, we have an expression which expands the sum of two numbers, cube of sum of two numbers, which goes as like this: a plus b whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab squared. So today let us analyze things based on that. And of course, this video is actually an extension of the video by name Day 57, Rahman Speaks Day 57. In fact, I am going to replace that video with this because there I did not provide voiceover. And few people who are not new to mathematics, algebra, may not know about basically this formula. So now I am going to explain what I meant when I uploaded that video. And let us basically analyze all the cubes. What we have here, we have 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube, 6 cube, 7 cube, like that. All the cubes we were using above, that is above 5 cube, because 3 cube, as I always tell you, 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube gives 6 cube. So I call 6 cube all the time. I used to call 6 cube the Saturn, right? 6 cube is Saturn, of course. So what Saturn is comprised of, in the sense 3 cube is moon, 4 cube is sun, 5 cube is Betelgeuse. All these three come together to form 6 cube, which is nothing but Saturn. Saturn is the 6th planet. So far so good. But coming to our today's discussion, topic of today's discussion, which is splitting up of the cubes into components, its components. So 6 cube, we all know it is just 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube. But when it comes to 7 cube, let us say 7 cube, as using the formula I just now quoted, algebraic formula, it is sum of 3 plus 4. So what was the formula here? Formula is a plus b cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b and plus 3ab square. Using that formula, if you expand 7 cube, which is sum of 3 plus 4, 3 plus 4 whole cube, which is 3, the sum of 3 plus 4. So when you expand that using that formula, it will become 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 3a square b. 3a square b is 3 into 3 square is 9. That is 3 into 9 is 27. 27 into 4 is 144. 27, is it 27? And let me check. Let us check. It is like let calculate here. It is 3 raised to 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 3 into 3 square into 4 plus 3 into 4 square, that is 343. This is the split we will get if you expand 7 cube using a plus b whole cube formula. 3 cube, 4 cube, 3 into 3 square into 4 plus 3 into 4 square. So which gives you 343. Let us get back. So here if you come back to this diagram, that is exactly what I have mentioned here. 3 cube, 4 cube, 144, 108. So in that video, I gave them titles like this 3 cube is moon, of course we all know. 4 cube is sun. 144 here is what I called Michael. 144 is Michael. 108 I called it. So for those who are not familiar with Christian mythology, canonical texts, the chief of God's army is called Michael. Michael in Yiddish or Jewish language, it means like God. He is like the face of God. And there is another character who was also an angel. He is called Samael. Samael is the meaning of Samael is venom of God. So you can say this guy is the elixir, this guy is the venom. They're quite opposite to each other. But the Christian mythology holds that the where there is order, there is also chaos. Where there is good, there is bad, evil also. So these two parts. So 144 is like the angel, good part of the system or order. Samael 108 is supposed to be the evil part of it. So let's see what we will get. The moon 3 cube and sun 4 cube are common to both. I mean, I am trying to split these into good part and bad part. So let us say this is the evil part, this is the good part. So the good part is 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 144. 3 cube and 4 cube are common to both. So that gives a total of 235 here. 235 is equal to 144, the Michael plus sun, moon and sun. That is 235. So this circle from here to here in blue, that circle is the good circle, the circle of honor, the angel circle, the archangel circle. And let us come to now this the other part, 108. 108 also will have 3 cube and 4 cube. So the total of 108, 3 cube and 4 cube gives you 199. So this 199 guy, who is a total of 108, 3 cube and 4 cube, that is nothing but moon, sun and Samael. is the one who is basically the evil aspect of nature or the chaos. So 144 is Michael, 108 is Samael. That is why, but most of the time I say Yalvath is basically, I compare with him with 216. 216, that is why I said the other part of the subject line heading is the subtle difference between 216 Vasuki and 199 Yadavat. So when all that while I used to call the Yadavat 216 compared to Yadavat to 216, it is not quite true. This guy 5 cube Betelgeuse, that is 5 cube, is the Yadavat. This, though this represents Yaldabath, this whole uh, picture, the, this image, it has a snake with the head of a lion, a snake body of a snake, and the moon on one side, sun on the other side. So sun and moon are not part of Yaldabath, meaning the 5 cube, the Betelgeuse is the Yaldabath. Betelgeuse is the Yaldabath. Yeah, of course, I explained about this, I think, earlier also. So this, the combination of 3 cube, 4 cube, and 5 cube together, which makes 6 cube, is basically Saturn. So we are coming up with many different aspects of evil and many different names. So far, I used to tell you about only Yalabad. So now you should have clear idea that this lion-headed and snake-bodied guy alone is Yalabad. Samael, on the other hand, is 108. And Samael and this guy, 125, in different form, is represented by pentagon, because it is 5 cube, right? This is the Yalvath guy is 5 cube. 5 cube has 5 corners. It is a star with 5 vertices, right? So that guy, the internal angle of pentad is 108 degrees, right? So this 108 basically is another form of Yadabath. Samaya is another form of Yadabath, in the sense another representation in the form of degrees. Internal angle of the star is one, it can be represented by 108. Otherwise, the very mathematical value is actually 5q, that is 125. So these are two aspects of the same guy, meaning he may switch between these two as per requirement. And of course 216 with 6 cube, which is 216, is Saturn. Saturn, so you should realize the subtle difference between these terms. We are discussing 3 terms here. Michael is all alone. There is no, other name for Michael. He is the face of God, God-like angel. But when it comes to this evil side of the system, the evil angel, we have 3 different names. One is Samael, 108 is Samael, 125 is Yaldabath, and then we have 216. All this whole system together is 216, which is the Saturn. 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 Saturn, which is nothing but the planet Saturn. Saturn. That is the sixth planet. Saturn, mind you, is the sixth planet. So this is Saturn, this whole thing. This is 5 cube Yadabath. 108, the internal angle of pentad is 108, that is Samael. And of course, the whole thing is Saturn. We better know these concepts because there are subtle differences, small differences between these entities. Many people think all these entities are one and the same. No, they are not one and the same because they have different, mathematically, they are denoted with different numbers, 3 different numbers at least. So this 199 is basically this 108 Samael plus sun and moon is 199. So this is this guy 199 is maybe called by some other name for sure. I don't know for sure, but this 199 guy is below 200. So kind of he is the he belongs to same dimension as we belong, but he is the highest. Below 200, 199 is the highest number below 200. So this guy represents the snake, or what we call we have what do you call a hidden secret society called Brotherhood of Snake. So this I think this 199 represents the Brotherhood of Snake. So this is the snake guy and this is the eagle guy. This is the eagle. 144 is the eagle. 108 is the Samael, venom of God, and 199 meaning the physical world comprising of moon, sun, and 108 is the actual snake which rules over the physical world. So I think I talked a lot about that, and I don't need to go through that once again, I hope. Yeah, and now there is one more thing I wanted to bring to your notice. Here, if you look at it, before that, I need to tell you one more thing. This, if you take the sum of, we have split this 7 cube into 4 parts, and if you take sum of this 144 and 108, that gives you 144 and 108 gives you basically 144 plus 108 gives you 252. So this 252, where did we come across this 252? So let us see. We come across 252 here, meaning in other way, in Hindu mythology we call this the 10. 252 is the avatar of Kalki. Kalki meaning the one who brings order. So when you get order here, that means 144 plus 108 is 252, meaning this whole thing. If you have a sphere covering both these two spheres, that sphere would represent 252, which is the symbol of order in Hindu mythology. Here, if you look at this, this is 252. 252 is Kalki. He brings order, they say. So that is what the sum of these two is. So let's say if we represent that here, then it should we analyzed 7 cube till now, right? 7 cube, but 252 is at the 10th level. That is the 10th avatar of Hindu mythology is Kalki, who is the 10th avatar. 10th avatar at the 10th position, 10th cube rather, when we talk in terms of cubes, this is the 10 cube. I will show you why I am referring to cube. Here, if you take the 10 cube here, this is the 10 cube, and it is 55 squared is 10 cube plus 45 squared. So that 10 cube, if you consider at that position, we will have the total, the sum of these two spheres, that is good and evil, order and chaos, is somewhere here, 252. And as I told you, moon and sun are common parts of both good and evil. And now, let us extend our basically this same analogy, same what do you call formula to others. Let us say, let us extend it to 8 cube. If you take 8 cube can be expressed as 4 plus 4 cube, right? 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 cube. So what would it be? 8 cube will be like 4 cube plus 4 cube, 3 into 4 square, 16 threes are 48, 48 fours. Like you will have some number here and some number here, but since both 4 and 4 are same, you will get two equal parts, that of 256 and 256, right? 256 is nothing but 4 raised to 4, and another 256. I'll show you how it works out using calculator. Let us see here. Let us go with 4 cube plus 4 cube plus 3 into 4 square into 4 plus 3 into 4 into 4 square, that is 512. So instead so this is 512. 512 is nothing but divided by 2 gives you 256. 256 is nothing but 4 raised to 4 is 256. So this 8 cube guy is very interesting thing, in the sense, if you analyze the similar way to how we analyzed 7 cube, 8 cube will result in two equal parts of 4 cube each. 4 raised to 4 each, 256 each. 256 is nothing but 16 squared. 16 squared is in English alphabets. I always represent English alphabets with the squares. So P, it represents letter P. 16th letter of English alphabets is P. So that is in Sanskrit or Indo-European languages we pronounce it as Pa. So that Pa, that is why the 8 cube is so interesting in the sense, let me show you one of my previous uh, picture diagrams so that you can understand it even better, right? I will show you that, and then you can understand in a better way manner. No, not this one probably, yeah. Here we have this 8 cube. 8 cube is represented by two p's. P is basically 16 square, 256 plus 256, 8 cube. The 8 cube divides into two p's. So that is why in one of my previous videos I explained that this stage is the age of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna, you may remember, is born on 8th, on the day of Ashtami. Ashtami is 8. So 8 cube represents Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna's age thus has two p's in Sanskrit. Two is Dwa. Dwa is two in Sanskrit. The pa is the letter pa in Sanskrit. Dwa, pa, ra. Ra is, of course, king, means king in Sumerian language. I mean, not Sumerian, in Egyptian languages. Um, Ra represents king. So, Krishna was the king of two peace. Two peace in the sense Dwa, Pa, Ra. Ra is king. So Krishna was the king of two cities or two peas. Basically, you can even as well say twin cities or whatever. But this clearly, the 8 cube clearly can be associated with Lord Krishna, and the which can be split into 256 and 256, that is 4 cube and 4 cube. 44 you can as well represent it in another convention, 44 you can say. So one kind of the intermediate raw. The other raw, as I told in my previous video, is this raw. This is the raw which is 44. 45 gives way to 44, and this is the actual raw. So anyway, let us not deviate. So that is 8 cube. That's about 8 cube. Now let us see what 9 cube, analyzed this way, what 9 cube would mean. 9 cube can be thought of as 4 plus 5 cube. 4 plus 5 cube. So what would be the expansion? 4 cube plus 5 cube, 3 into 4 square into 5 plus 3 into 4 into 5 squared. So let us again take help of calculator here. If you take 9 cube, that would be like 4 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 into 4 square into 5 plus 3 into 4 into 5 square. That is 729, right? That is 729. And how does it have any corresponding, what do you call, level here? So 729 is the ninth level, which will be here. Rather, we'll go to this here. This is the ninth level, 9 cube. And here, this is basically 729. 9 cube is 729. But is there any other way we can express 729 as? No, let us take this. Here, if you observe, this is another second of the Pythagorean triads. 6 cube plus 8 cube plus 10 cube is equal to 12 cube here, right? So let us come up with a figure which is nearest to 9 cube, that is 729. Let us check. If you take 6 cube plus 8 cube of the second Pythagorean triad, you get 728. In the sense, it is almost, I am not saying it is quite the same, but it is almost the sum of 6 cube and 8 cube is almost one less, just one less than 9 cube. So you can as well convert this as to this equation to 9 cube plus 10 cube plus 1 is equal to 12 cube. That is, if you club these two together, we will get 9 cube, almost 9 cube, but not quite. So that is an interesting observation we can make. So, mythologically, what would it mean? Mythologically, as per the Hindu mythology, this guy 8 cube Lord is Lord Krishna, and there is a story of Lord Krishna suppressing a snake called Kaliya. So he dances over the head of Kaliya to drive Kaliya. Of course, anytime a snake always represents chaos, because it is even in Egyptian mythology, Apep is the chaos. Apep is chaos, and Set and Ra together on a boat fight the snake called Apep, which represents chaos, to drive it away, the darkness. So this 6 cube or can be called the Kaliya. 8 cube, Lord Krishna dances over the head of Kaliya and brings about order. It is almost order, right? Because just now we have seen the 9 cube is combination of, I have just not shown it. This 9 cube is combination of 6 cube plus 8 cube, almost give 9 cube, meaning Lord Krishna's age. When Lord Krishna's age arrives, that means you have 8 cube. The energy source is 8 cube. So this 8 cube along with 6 cube, if he combines his powers with 6 cube, 8 cube and 6 cube together are equal to 9 cube. Meaning, when the age of Krishna arrives, then itself almost the order is achieved. Order is achieved in the sense 728 Krishna's power and this guy 6 power. If you club these two together, you get 9 cube. 9 cube is almost order, not entirely order, but almost order. So you need not wait till ninth age to experience the order, almost order, but it is achieved in the age of Krishna himself. 8 cube, 6 cube together, they form 9 cube. So Krishna is quite capable of bringing order, almost perfect order. So yeah, so I don't know how many liked it, the subject, because not everyone can follow unless they watch my previous videos. Uh, the thing I wanted to stress here is that there is always the good and as well as evil here. This that is quite evident from the names themselves. The name of Michael means the face of God or godlike, and he is the commander of God's army. And Samael, on the other hand, is known as, the meaning itself is venom of God. So he is the evil aspect. So 144 is greater than 108 by 36. So good is always greater, and my only intention in um, creating this video is to basically provide hope for the people who lose hope and think that now Samael has taken over and we can't do anything about it. No, Samael is just 108 and Michael is 144. 144 is always greater than 108, and order will definitely prevail. It may take time, justice will prevail, and sanity will prevail, order will prevail, justice will prevail, though it may be sometimes belated. It may take time, but still, at the end of it all, the justice order will definitely be restored. And we are, according to me, we are in the phase of basically the age of Lord Krishna here. Lord Krishna here, though not Buddha yet and Kalki yet. Kalki is perfect order 252, as I told you just now explained. The total of 144 and 108 here, this is 252. So 252 plus 3 cube plus 4 cube, that is moon and sun, is perfect order. But I personally feel we are still here, not quite here. Kalki's age, we are here, Krishna's age. But Krishna is quite capable of controlling the situation, and along with 6 cube, say 8 cube and 6 cube make 9 cube. So we are already at this age, ninth age. There's only, to establish complete order, there's only one more level here, and if we reach this level, that will be complete order will be restored. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to explain today. Thank you for watching the video. Let us meet some other time. Thank you.